fellow cineenthusiasts, my name is Christina. Welcome to another Let's Get Reels movie review. Today I am once again joined by
Kimi.
Woo! So we are doing our usual Classic Movie Thursdays, which is my version of Throwback Thursdays. And today's movie is
Penny Serenade,
which is one of Kimi's favorite movies, and she will tell you why. But first we're going to give you a little bit of a summary to prepare yourselves. I mean, it's not terrible, but we're just
incredibly sad.
Yeah. Penny Serenade starts off with Roger and Julie, played by Cary Grant and Irene Dunne, our favorites. They meet, they get married, and they are in Japan for some reason.
Yeah, I don't remember
It's been a while since we watched this together, but we do know it.
Yes.
And an earthquake happens, they lose their baby, and then they can't have any more children. They adopt a kid. It was like this whole big thing, and they thought they weren't gonna have her, and then they got her, like, court thing and all this stuff, and they live a very happy life with her for quite a number of years. Like, it's hard, you know, they have their ups and downs like any couple.
Yeah.
And then the poor little girl gets sick, and she dies there, like, totally heartbroken, and, you know, they try and move on from that, and I think somebody was like, oh, hey, there's another kid for you to adopt if you're interested, and they're like,
Boy, was it?
yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah. All I remember from watching this, when we watched it together, was that Kimi was like, oh.
No, just the one scene where he has to plead with the judge to keep the kid, because for some reason they couldn't keep her, or they were teetering with whether the couple could keep her or not. And he's just in front of the judge, and the little baby's sitting in the chair, a little girl, and she's just sitting there, and he's crying, and just there was so much emotion, and this is the first time I've ever seen Cary Grant do a serious.
Well, that's the thing. It's Cary Grant. Yeah,
he cries and pleads for a child.
Yeah. It's Cary Grant crying. Like, how can you not cry? Like, this is the man who does, like, the best comedies.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's the crazy one in, like, bringing up babies.
Crazy goofball comedy movies.
Yeah.
And that's what I had always known him to do.
Yeah.
So seeing him in a serious role where he's just crying.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no.
And then you have Irene Dunne, who's like, oh my god, she was like such a great dramatic actress. Like, I have seen her movies from the 30s, like when she was in like real like hardcore women's pictures, and like she was good in that, but this is like where you can see her range, her real true range as an actress in dramas, really, because like she was just perfect. She really was, and I think she was a really good actress with Cary Grant, because both of them had such a great range.
Yeah. They really had chemistry.
Yeah, and they were so convincing.
Definitely.
That's the thing too. Like, they were very, very convincing. I feel like in this movie I finally wasn't watching Cary Grant, and I wasn't really just watching Irene Dunne. I was watching
their characters.
Roger and Julie. Yeah. Like, I was watching them, and it was just good. It was good.
Was really, really good.
Yeah, I remember when we watched it, I kind of like started to like not really pay attention to it, because my attention span is not really that great to begin with. So if a movie starts like going a little off the rails, and you're like, why is this so long? But for the most part, I really, really liked it. I did pay attention to most of it. I was heartbroken for both of them. Like, that's such a horrible story all around, from beginning to end.
Yeah.
But, you know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel with their new kid at the end. We forgot to mention that in Penny Serenade, the whole thing, the reason why it's called Penny Serenade, is because every time they play a record, they are brought back to a memory.
That they shared together.
And
because weren't they getting a divorce?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's like what starts this whole movie, and why we're shown these like pieces of their lives and all their heartbreak, their happiness, and everything. And
then it's like, then the song plays, and it's like, that's why we fell in love with each other.
And I like that. I mean, it's been done. It was done before this, but not. I don't think it was really done in this way and with like really good actors.
Yeah.
in it. And I feel like if Cary Grant and Irene Dunne hadn't been in this movie, it would have been a little bit cheesier. I
probably wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah. And I probably, if I had seen it, I probably would have been like, meh.
Yeah.
Like if there were lesser actors in it.
Yeah.
Because they both just have like a tremendous acting weight behind them. And Irene Dunne, I mean, she could probably act with a freaking mop. And yeah, and it would be great. Same with Cary Grant, like if he were to just act with a freaking broom.
He could stand there for 20 minutes and just make facial expressions and I'd watch it.
Pretty much. That sums up Kimi's love for Cary Grant 110%. So that was our review of Penny Serenade. If you like this review in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below if you have seen Penny Serenade, if you like Cary Grant, if you like Irene Dunne, if you like them together, you've seen their other movies, leave those there. We'll discuss. If you have anything you want me to pass along to Kimi, leave them there, and I'll pass them along. If you want her back for more Classic Movie Thursdays, let me know, because I'm sure she will be.
Of course.
And if you have any suggestions of what we should watch, what I should watch for any classic movies or just movies in general, because I'd like to review movies of all kinds, leave those in the comments as well. And if I pick your movie and I watch it, I will review it and I will give you a shout out. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future Classic Movie Thursdays and other movie reviews, because that is what I like to do here. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.
Bye!